at the newsstand, the weekend edition, every morning, Mondays to Saturdays, at the hours of 8 o'clock up until the hours of 10 o'clock. So it depends on the time and what we have. Let me say, as our battery, we do 1 hour 30 minutes or 2 hours. Sometimes, like yesterday, past 2 hours. You are welcome this morning. We are glad to have you watching us. We are glad to have you always staying with us. It's a lovely morning. It's sunshine in Lagos, but the sun shining on the country Nigeria, that's yet to be seen this lovely morning. Obasanjo has attacked Tinubu. Nigeria is sitting on a gun keg of powder. It is here. Nigeria is sitting on a gun keg of powder. That's Obasanjo talking about. We are all sitting on kegs of gunpowder. That's what Obasanjo is saying this lovely morning. We must say this lovely morning. Baba is talking about hardship under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The hardship that has engulfed the nation. The hardship that is making people not to have what they are supposed to have, or let me say, eat what they are supposed to eat, or then enjoy what they are supposed to enjoy. We are all sitting on kegs of gunpowder. That's what Obasanjo is saying this lovely morning. We start from there. There are many things on the newspaper this lovely morning. But like I said, if you are watching this lovely morning, kindly click on your like button, and then we are having conversation this lovely morning. Flip TV remains your #1 channel for political discussion, entertainment, lifestyle, sports, everything on this channel. There's a fact to it. What we do here is to make sure that we give you the news unbiased. And I can always say, me, the anchor, nobody tells me what to say. You see, that's a fact. Whatever we do here, there's a fact to it. And again, everybody that comes here, whatever they say is their own opinion. There's no gagging. Yes, there can be some tough questions, but then we don't gag them. We don't tell them what to do. So whatever they say is their own prerogative. That's what they feel. So this platform, like I said, is for all Nigerians. It's a pan-Nigeria platform. So let me do this morning. Let me start from our main talking point this morning. Hardship. We are all sitting on kegs of gunpowder. Obasanjo has attacked Tinubu. This is on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. So go and look for that. 2027, Akwa Ibom adopts Tinubu, Akpabio, Eno as sole candidates. Insecurity. CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, blames renewed attacks on porous borders. While poverty will remain with us, Doguwa, longest serving northern lawmakers. While poverty will remain in Nigeria. But let me read some of the key points here. It says, elected reps members when Tinubu hit the Senate in 1992. You can see that this man, this one, they don't even know what's happening. They have been very long in government. So when people like this talk, people like me, I don't really listen. Population, unemployment, fueling poverty, security. Officers fighting insurgency complain of hunger, poor funding. Officers fighting insurgency are complaining that they are hungry. That it is here. Executives should ensure they receive what we allocate to them. Tinubu will gather more votes in 2027 than in 2023. Peace, Benjamin as best speaker. Natasha among sons and daughters of my two colleagues, now lawmakers. This man has been as a lawmaker in 1992. They punched this morning. I am going through midlife crisis. Desmond Elliott opens up. UK immigration crackdown jolts Nigerian youth. While 5,000 candidates with 300 plus UTME scores miss admission. Insecurity. Stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel tells FG. None of my relatives will join the army. Widow. Defense chief blame porous borders for jihadist invasion. So there's a jihadist invasion. Lagos couple in messy divorce battle. That's their problem. But he said, I married the devil, says husband. I have 4 months to live after abuse. Wife. And this is another news. Simon Ekman faces terrorism charges in Finland. It is here. Organ trafficking, unmasking ritual killings lies behind booming human parts trade. I studied medicine and surgery to please my Nigerian dad. Doctor turned food vendor in Poland. Rivers woman arrested for cutting off lover's manhood. Okay. Mr. Yo, let's start because I don't understand why. Rivers woman arrested for cutting lover's manhood.
Maybe because of Wike for Bara and that's what triggered it. I'm not saying I don't know, but that's what actually triggered it.
So let's start on that one because that one that kind of news is there.
Unfortunately, man have lost it.
A manhood is gone.
Possibly it was when the man was sleeping. You understand? So unfortunately, it has happened.
So let's start from this. This is our major talking point. Hardship. We are all sitting on kegs of gunpowder. Obasanjo is saying this morning. Let's start from there.
Let me just, I think this is not the first time. I think this should be about the 3rd time or the 4th time the former president is making that statement. That statement is not just something you just sweep under the carpet. It is something, it's trying to alert the nation that they should all stand up for reality. And what is the reality? There is hardship, there is insecurity, and these things are triggering instability within the political space and within the economic space and within the social space. And if that is not being done, if they are not doing anything in that regard, then they are in for trouble. This statement has been coming often and on, and we have not seen a decisive decision taken by the government in that regard. And it will still come. We saw it. Some northern politicians are saying it. Everybody is saying it. But we don't know the nature of which it's going to take at the end of the day if nothing is being done. Personally, I believe that NSAS would have been a reference point, a warning, a signal, a symbol that Nigerian youths are taking enough more than they can. For them to sit down and know actually the problem of Nigeria is the leadership circle. Forget the influence of IMF and the Western world and all that, trying to burden us with debts, World Bank stuffs and like that, But inwardly, can't we for one day learn from the likes of China, Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, who at a point had decided that we have to be a nation? And we're not even talking about a country.
Okay, let's go down street lane here. I will give you much time today. Now, there was a time that Malaysia, they came to Old Bandit State to collect palm kernel seedings. Malaysia is the #1 palm oil exporter in the world. Even Nigeria is now importing from Malaysia. Saudi Arabia came to Ibadan, UCH, then one of their royalty to treat themselves here in Nigeria. How did we go wrong? Because I remember a time when Gowon said it is written in history that Nigeria has money, but we don't know how to spend it. He said it, Yakubu Gowon.
He is the one that initiated the downfall of Nigeria, Yakubu Gowon. I don't know what he's still doing. I think he has run away from Blackie.
He's in UK
anyway, let him continue to run. He was the one that planted what we are experiencing today. The multiplying effect has sent him and Danjuma demanding that Nigeria should now go and defend themselves. Bros, it is not far-fetched. It's a matter about leadership. Who has the will, the political will, the dexterity, the resilient spirit to fix Nigeria? Not damn anybody. You don't want to see any, you are not looking at anybody. You want to make sure Nigeria work. You go as far as picking those people who are going to fly with you. That's the message. Who are in the same line with you. How did China get to where they are today and be able to lead over 700 million people out of poverty in a twinkle of an eye? China, and the year 2000, they announced that they have conquered poverty. Nigeria has never conquered electricity. Nigeria have not conquered housing. Nigeria have not
It's a long way to go.
Bros, I'm telling you, but the money they have looted from Nigeria is enough to make Africa Dubai.
But let me greet. Good morning.
So what is the justification? So they are intentionally destroying Nigeria and saying Nigeria is not working. Why? They are the ones. See, Nigeria is just a name. Now, Nigerians are afraid of Nigeria.
Oh, Nigerians are afraid of the country?
Yes, no, are you not seeing it? They're no longer, you can see how everything is turning upside down. Ask an average Nigerian now, is he even afraid of Nigeria? As a nation. And you say every day service chief, security meeting, emergency meeting, a lot of money goes there. Every day power supply, a lot of money goes there. Every day electricity, a lot of police everywhere. Now the army is saying they are tired. You saw Christopher Musa saying, the parents are saying, nobody in Nigeria should join Nigerian army. Are you not seeing it? It's in here now.
No, it's here, but
they are sacrificing them. That's what they're saying. No, nobody should. It will get to a point that there will be no army again. Then it will. That's what he's saying. It will get to the point that nobody will have. Bro, do you know what it means to sacrifice for nothing?
I'm coming. That's but happy weekend to you. God bless you. She said, one person has said it, the cloud is gathering. Good morning from Italia. I love you guys. Pastor Onyekaba. Nigerians are smiling and smiling. Very soon they're not going to tolerate anymore. That's the glass Oyabo. Godwin Wenzema, my man from Australia. I said, good morning, my brother everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
If you are watching, you are online, drop a comment, click the like button, like, share this video. We are live this morning. He has taken me there, so let's go here. It says here, insecurity. Stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel test FG. None of my relatives will join the army. It is here. It's on the punch, so it's not me. Defense chief blames porous borders for jihadists.
Oh, God, no. There's no jihadists anywhere. They are the jihadists themselves. No, bro, they are the ones. They are the bro. Okay, in the era, this is not the where before when they only publish. We have to wait for 10 magazine to come out before we know what is happening in Nigeria. The jinx has been broken. I don't need Mr. President to come and address Nigeria now for me to be able to know what is happening, within my political and economic and social space. That's not correct. Who are they blaming? So that means the military has been very, very inactive. The DSS is not working, NIA is not working. So who are they trying to? So don't join it. That's what the parents are saying, because their children, their loved ones are being sacrificed without an honor. That's what the man is saying. It will get to a point that we know military. Oh, already they have started saying it, defend yourself, the DSS man. And I expected them to arrest that DSS man by now for making that statement.
Oh, are you arrest the DSS guy? He said it himself.
What the man the Kano that said defend yourself, he was arrested. So what is the difference? So you can see that Nigeria is not meant to work from the beginning, and the ones should be held responsible. Those who champion Fulanization and Islamization agenda, those who refuse to stand up, those who compromise for political reasons, those who stood and looted the resources in Biafra land, all in the name of one Nigeria politics, 2023, 2027. See, bro, let me tell you, Middle Belt, North, Hausa, you see, there are three. I'm not talking about. You cannot go and kill an innocent blood and you say things will work without any provocation. Return Nigeria, Ojukwu said return Nigeria to Aburi, it would have been better. Maybe we would not have been in a situation like this.
Like I said, I'm giving you more time today. But let me read some comments. Let's go to that Aburi, then we'll come back. Emmanuel, FM guys. Continue with your good work. God bless you. Good morning, Mr. Emmanuel. And Mr. God said, good morning, everyone. And Mr. God from Denmark. God bless you. Charles Wilson, good morning, Hall.
Good morning.
Nancy Gilbert, good morning. Guys, good morning, all of you that you are online. Drop a comment, like I said. Click the like button. Like what you are doing to support this program. And then, let's go forward. Mr. Achille, let's go down screen. What is special about that Abuja Accord? Let's talk about that.
Yes, let me tell you, it was a solution that was agreed upon when there was this suspected ethnic cleansing, where a particular section of the country rose up against the other, saying one thing or the other that does. And after several political efforts to make sure that the killing stopped, it did not yield any fruit. Then they decided to go to somewhere in Ghana called Aburi, and in that Aburi, everybody.
Okay, Aburi is like a city.
Yes, Aburi is just like a community, like in Alausa now.
Okay.
In Kenya, Alausa, Lagos. Yes, in Ghana, they sat down there, and everybody agreed that this is the way to go. The same go on. That's what I'm telling you. The same go on. What is confederation? It's restructuring. I don't know whether maybe at that time confederation was too big for them to digest and understand that what Odumegwu was talking about. Stay on your own. Let us have a federation, but let everybody be on his own. In America today, America have 13 colonies. There are places you go to America that have been dominated by the Chinese. There are places you go to America that are dominated by the Jamaicans. Different people. 13 colonies, they are together. Because they allowed people to formulate policy by themselves, they allowed autonomy, they allowed independence. And that was what Emeka Ojukwu was advocating for. Not even secession. But Gowon and their allies came and said no, they're Fulani because they have already tendered the plan already. They are looking for where they are going to anchor for the rest of their life. We have over 16 million Fulanis now in the north. And inside that 16 million, I can tell you that 50% of them are already armed. Will Bola Ahmed Tinubu swallow his pride if he's against what is happening in Nigeria and return Nigeria to regionalism and save us of what is coming in the future? If he fails to do that, it will get to a point there will be no army. It will get to a point there will be no police. Because nobody will join. Then what do you expect? Total breakdown, chaos and anarchy. And that is why we are saying, people are sounding the warning alone. They heard him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People are talking about what is going to happen. They said it's a lie. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is still holding him up to this moment. The Fulanis are celebrating that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there because all they wanted is to make sure that they lay their pipe in Biafra land and make sure it is being destroyed. That's what they want. What are they looking for in the southern part of the country? Is to destroy it.
Let me some comment, then we'll continue. Mondekaya, this is SK from Spain. My brother, you are saying the truth. Godwin Wenzema, thanks Onyeze for teaching Nigerians what they don't know. Emmanuel, even things are really happening in Nigeria. Imagine terrorists, bandits feeding their dogs with newborn babies. Yes, it really happened. It was reported here on Thursday. Bandits were feeding their dogs with little children. It's there. Tell Lola from Finland, my man, he said, good morning everyone, keep on the good work and thank you for keeping us updated about Nigeria. Our wonderland, Lola Day from Finland, God bless you. Emsago said, it's certainly listen to Nigerian news. Muti at farm, no, but he said Joe Malone, but good morning, like I said, just click the like button if you are watching and drop a comment. Let's continue. It's actually
yes.
UK, come and see this one. UK immigration cracked down Joe's Nigerian youth. It's like UK too is saying we don't want you anymore. Go back to your country.
Bros, our image at the international level has been damaged. Do you know why Tinubu is always running to Macron? Nobody wants to accept him. The Nigerian image has been bastardized and damaged. Who is he going to meet? Is he going to China? Where is he going to? How do you launder Nigeria's image without experts, without technocrats who can stand the ovation of 200 million diplomats and talk sense into to them? Those who can address World Bank experts and speak to them. Those who can talk to IMF and speak to them. Those who can talk to leaders around the world and be able to attract direct investment to the country. Who among in this cabinet under Bola Ahmed Tinubu that's a technocrat? And that is why the image of Nigeria keep on somersaulting on daily basis. Well, he ran to France. Macron ran away. You couldn't accept him. Then who is going to lobby for you? Stand 1 hour and speak like a leader, like Ibrahim Traore. That's what we're talking about. Convince people to come in and invest. Then why would everybody say, bros, when you see a leader, it's just like you have children and there's a father, and anytime you are coming back, the people knows, even the compound people know you are back. You know what that means? As rich as Nigeria, we cannot be able, apart from individual effort of Nigerians outside, my brother, the image of the government of Nigeria, the way they put Nigeria in the public space there, is nothing right to write home about. But there's nobody that will be happy. Even those who you want to go and visit, what are you coming to do? You don't have initiative. You cannot be independent. There's nothing you can create on your own to define the most populous black nation in the world. What is a shame? Let them send all of us, let them send them back, or everybody there, send them back so that when the revolution starts, nobody will be able to escape.
Godwin Wenzema, it was Awolowo that brainwashed Gowon. If you obey the conference agreement, Nigeria will be divided. Do you agree with that kind of...
Bro, let me tell you, unfortunately for Gowon, say they tie him rope for head and for nyash or for leg, where he was not able to know that this was the agreement, the read to save life and property. Confederation does not mean secession. With what was happening, the so-called coup that happened there, Shebi Gowon said that Igbo coup. What the whole media was reporting Igbo coup, because the Britain want to punish the Igbo, they propagated Igbo coup, and that was what at the end of the day, lately we discovered that it was not an Igbo coup. What then stopped Gowon to say at this point in time, because he felt that he's pleasing the Fulanis as at that time, he's pleasing the Northerners as at that time. But look at what is happening to him now. Can he come out and say he has enjoyed whatever reason that made him to declare war? Ojukwu never declared war. We came back from Aburi. You declare police action. Why would you declare police action? Is it part of the agreement? Is that what we agreed in the Gowon should be arrested and all those people. Yes, if you want to make Nigeria work, Gowon should be arrested. Let him bring all the documents that in Abuja, let Nigeria look at it very well and be able to know what to do. Except we will return Nigeria to Aburi so that there will be a level of regionalism, people will defend themselves and avoid this conquest. Because the army is tired, the police is tired, everybody is tired. Even the so-called forest guard that Obasanjo, the Tinubu want to bring now, I don't know what they mean by forest guard.
But will you join forest guard if you have got him? No, yesterday David said something. David said, no, David, one of our colleagues here, he said when there was a slot for good something, they don't give him. That Honorable called him and said, David, there's a slot for the forest guard, come and join. Say, when NNPC form, you don't call me. CBN, you don't call me. All the good thing, you don't call me. You can't call me, I can't join them. Forest guard. If you have opportunity, will you join that forest guard?
Bro, are you not seeing that people are saying they are not going to join Nigerian army? When the Igbo people said that nobody should join, but that has become a national issue.
But it is yet to say that.
No, bro, it has become a national issue.
None of my relatives will join the Nigerian army. We don't say that.
Simple. So if everybody is turning away from so now me go come say it's better I become
a big man.
Bros, it's better I become a captain in Biafran army than to be a captain. See, there's one thing that was written in the Bible when they were asking David, how do you're a sinner. Why are you going to survive? He said it's better for him to die as a sinner in the hands of God than to die as a saint in the hands of Satan. That is a Nigerian factor for you. With this campaign now, everybody, you can see the chief of army staff moving from one village to another, begging Igbos to join the army. The one where we joined, we became the best. During that I don't know who's done to Agri Eurosi. In Congo, ask Obasanjo what happened in Congo. When he was killed in Nigeria.
said that when my committee said Awolowo always reclaim for regionalism, but he said that the Igbos have hatred for Awolowo. That's what when my committee said that. Do the Igbo really have hatred for Awolowo?
Whoever convinced Gowon to jettison that agreement is responsible. Secondly, the activities of Awolowo during the war is also questionable. Because as an international lawyer as at that time, most of these guys that came from that took over power under Gowon in the first place does not supposed to be a head of state, a military head of state in the first place.
Who was supposed to be? Then I did become a head of state. So let's do this.
No, bro. You know the guy that after Agui died, there's another person that's supposed to take over. Then how come? You boycotted, you went underground and brought the least among the hierarchy of the military and made him head of state.
The one was the least?
No level! I'm telling you. Then that is why he was not able to comprehend whatever advice that was being given to him by Awolowo Asadata, who defected to the Nigerian side. I said, so you went and signed confederation. You have given they don't succeed, but that is not true. The same way they said it was an Igbo coup. You can look at it now. That was some of the things that triggered this. But now, everybody is going to face it. Because the guys that are coming, they are armed, they are ready. We are hearing that some of these guys, because of economic interest, they are being powered by superpowers around the world to make sure that the resource. Igbo man go there, African man, the breeze they blow, breeze no go blow it begin for outside. That one they happen.
Pius Oyekaba, please tell this one that Nigeria is what it is now. When Makobi said, even Ojukwu later said, Awolowo was Nigeria's best president that we never had. Do you agree? Do you agree with that comment?
That was subsequently, when he came back and was. You know why they said that he said that. If you look at what they wrote about Awolowo at that time, you will discover that Chukwuma, Kaduna, and Zoku, and other people who were involved in that coup, actually the brain behind it was that they wanted Awolowo to become president, and they have their reason because of the kind of package policy they believe that Awolowo would have projected, and to them as at that time they were comfortable with it. So the goal was to make Awolowo president at the end of the day.
Igbos wanted to kill Awolowo in prison, and the man behind that was Azikiwe. When Makobi continued, and he said it was Ojukwu that bought Awolowo from Iwenzima said it was Ojukwu that bought Awolowo from Calabar prison. At the same time, he betrayed Ojukwu.
I don't want to know whether I've never had that Azikiwe this thing Awolowo issue. What I know is that Awolowo was released from Calabar.
Ojukwu later realized Azikiwe was the main problem. Playing double. That's the Mr. Sikedi, good morning. Good morning.
Yes, it was released there, and as at that time, Calabar was under Biafran, control, but it was released. You understand what I'm saying? But no matter how it is, you advised and supervised and became a finance minister where you told them that they should go and battle at Bakassi Peninsula and cause a major blockade. Nigeria sold their territory. Bakassi that belonged to Nigeria sold it to Cameroon on that pledge. My brother, the consequences of it, they've never seen it.
Now let's go back to insecurity. As you're coming online, I said click the like button and also drop your comments. Good morning, Mr. Ariwan, to all our reviewers. Professor CKD is back.
God bless you.
One of our regular
rising sun for you anywhere on a day.
Insecurity. CDS blames renewed attacks on porous border. It's on the Vanguard this morning.
Everyone, let me tell you, there's no border that is porous. We saw what happened where we normally get our tuke rice. It was blocked and nothing happened. No rice passed there. The borders are porous because the government wants the borders to be porous. There's nothing like porous border. Are you going to do that anyway? I think to an extent, we were able to police our borders to at least 70-80%. But how many borders do we have with Niger? These are government should be held responsible for that, not the citizens. Porous border, then what happens? And the funniest thing is that most of these guys now, they see them come into the country, they're not being questioned. Nobody questions them.
No, like you said, we see these people on they come like 30 cows, like 100 human beings on top this trailer.
Well, that's what you saw that happened in Benin, Edo State. You know, they first stopped them, they refused to stop. Then there was an information that a certain trailer should be stopped, and when they stopped them, they discovered that what they were seeing, they were just cows. Beneath it, we have over 200 men flooded or tied or put together, and they are heading to somewhere. Where are you people going? They say you don't have right to question. And before you know it, one of them stabbed one of the people who stopped them, and that was how they discovered that the people have arms already. And all of a sudden, they say they are hunters. The whole 19 state governors of the northern extraction rose up. How many Easterners are talking about the killing of Igbos? How many governors in the East have said, at least condemned? But what does that tell you? It said a lot of things about what is going on in our space. There's no border that is porous. They are the one that allowed it to be porous.
Let's
as simple as that.
Politics. 2027, Akwa Ibom adopts Tinubu, Akpabio, Eno as sole candidate. It is here. Akwa Ibom have adopted these three people as their sole candidate.
Akwa Ibom, Akpabio. How many are they?
One Tinubu, Akpabio, and the governor Eno are sole candidates.
That's what I'm saying. Akpabio and Eno. How many are they? Two. Any other thing?
I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying now. There are two people alone out of 200 million people. They are free to do that. Is that right? Then we're waiting for them at the end of the day. Let us see how they are going to navigate and escape the wrath of the electors come 2027. As simple as that.
Now let's critique this man, then we close with this one. Why poverty will remain with us? Look at that statement. Why poverty will remain with us, and with Nigerians? Doguwa, longest serving northern lawmaker. Look at it, he said, elected member when Tinubu in the Senate 1992. So he was already a lawmaker then, 1992. How old am I? No, I'm older than that. Population, unemployment, fueling poverty, insecurity. He continues. Officers fighting insurgency complain of hunger, poor funding. He continues, said, executives should ensure they receive what we allocate to them. Tinubu will gather more votes in 2027 than in 2023. Picks Mayabamila as best speaker. Natasha amongst sons and daughters of my two colleague, now lawmaker. Critique this man. This Dogua, I know him from Kano State, longest lawmaker.
Yes, of course. He said he's the longest lawmaker, and we have seen all his long service
1992.
Since 1992 till now. What he has brought to Nigerians. He has brought hunger, like you can see it. He has brought poverty. He has brought insecurity. And he's talking about 2027, that Tinubu. That's how when they shoot themselves on the leg at the end of the day, they come back and say, who shot here? That's the problem. Is he not ashamed of himself, making that kind of statement? You know what is called poverty? Who is fueling it? Or you don't know that this man, what is happening in the middle belt, the killing of farmers and everything, also contributed by your own people. But this is our unnecessary. If this is our unnecessary statement, for me, it does not have any value at all.
But he's making percent. Officers are fighting insurgency, complain that are fighting that of hunger and poor funding.
Bro, that is why the army has to be conquered in Nigeria.
God forbid, army conquered.
Hey, now, why you go now? Are you not seeing them running away from barracks? What is the meaning of that? Are they not being denied? Who is denying them? It's a systematic way of discouraging the military from attacking or attacking the insurgents or Boko Haram at the end of the day. That's what it means. Are you not seeing it? When you are supposed to go to school and there is funding for you to go to school, and when it's time for you to go to school, you don't even have logistics, no transport, nothing. How would you go to school? And you said and they are making billions and billions and billions and billions. So what they actually want is that they do not want those Boko Haram killed until the aim and objective is achieved.
I must allow you go now, but it's been a very wonderful time with you. That's Mr. Chinedu this lovely morning. Mr. Lagide, you are welcome this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ariwa.
Let's do this one. Hardship Obasanjo blast Tinubu is on the Vanguard this morning. Obasanjo is saying that, as my president said, we are all sitting on kegs of gunpowder. Olusegun Obasanjo is saying that. What do you have to say? Let's have from there.
Yeah, I'm saying good morning to our viewers all over the world on Flip TV, Flip platform. You are welcome. I still remain your global analyst, Mr. Ojolade, and my global anchorman, Mr. Ariwa. You are also welcome. And I'm blessing all those people who appreciate us on this platform. May God bless you in Jesus' name. You see, Obasanjo saying some things, sometimes it baffles me. Because this is a man who said the best player may not win. He said it to Awolowo. He said the best presidential material may not win the election. He told Awolowo to his face. He manipulated us out of getting the best products to govern the country at that time. He preferred, Shehu Shagari, a grade 2 teacher, to come and govern us. This is the Obasanjo.
But that's history.
Of course, now.
Now.
Yeah, history brought us to where we are now.
Okay.
History brought us to where we are now. I'm recounting what Obasanjo as it is. When this gunpowder is talking about explode, he will be the first victim to be consumed. I'm not wishing him bad luck, because it's one of the causes of the problem of what we are facing now.
Obasanjo part of the problem.
Of course, I'm just tracing. I'm telling you the traces. I'm telling you the history now. He said the best president may not win. President may not win. Which is Baba Awolowo. And he made sure he rigged Baba Awolowo out and rig it out for Shagari. Number two, when Abiola, the best election we ever had in Nigeria, the best election. What was coming for Abiola? The best election Nigeria ever had. Freest election. What was coming? He's not a messiah of Nigeria. I mean, people who have come to the position of authority and turn a new life of Nigerians. This is the same man who said he's not a messiah. What happened to the election? It was aborted. Then during his own tenure, he said election is a matter of do or die. I'm giving 3 scenarios now. Why this man should not be taken for serious? Whatever he says, as one of the people who are the problem of this country presently, I've just told the third one. During his tenure, he said election is a matter of do or die. It was the regime that introduced active corruption, rigging of the electoral process. Did the Obasanjo electoral process, did it bring him was it free and fair? Actual rigging, falsification of results, tampering, announcement of results that is totally does not come from polling booth. So if Obasanjo with all this and the high-handedness of how he manipulated electoral process such that no result of the votes of our election didn't count. This is what brought us to where we are right now. And this is the man who promoted centralization over centralization of authority at the federal level. He never allowed the centralization of anything. When people are talking about the centralization of devolution of power, he stood against it, fought it hard way. He fought Baba Nauru and Co, Baba Debanjan, and he fought them to stand see that there won't be decentralization. Talking of one unity, one Nigeria. I don't know any other thing. So it's the problem of where we are right now. Obasanjo is one of the strongest architect cause of the problem. So if you say they were sitting on gunpowder, when it will explode, those who cause it will take them. He is number one that he won't escape from it. And when it will happen, it will shock him. He will not be able to escape. They all will be rounded up because he's one of the cause. Now, if this man, when he was in power, if he has allowed true federalism to have taken place, if he has allowed the devolution of power to authorities and decentralized the enormous power at the center and make some things to be handled at the different local level, at state level, at the government level, so that the power at the center, nobody is looking, so that all of the resources not being considered at the center and being stolen, and being looted so immensely. But now Nigeria will have changed because the constitution of everything at the center is what is making us to be where we are. Mr. Riemann, if look at US, President Trump as president of US, state of Texas is the oil richest state, one of the oil richest states in the whole country, in the whole world. The oil facilities, every resources of Texas is being handled by the state government of Texas. They bring the investors, they bring the businessmen that do all their businesses. President Trump does not have a hand in the resources of Texas. They do it, and government they pay tax to government. If it is $10 billion the state of Texas generated, they only pay tax to federal authorities.
We have done that before in Nigeria.
I'm telling you what will happen. When this one has the power, has the chance of being in power for 8 years, he didn't do that. He rather promoted over centralization of everything at the center. Everything even to dig borrow, you must go to Abuja and collect it.
But between Obasanjo and Tinubu,
it's the same structure we are still holding.
No, I'm coming. Between President Tinubu and Obasanjo's administration, if you were to score on security, on the welfare of Nigerians, talking about poverty, hardship, which one do you think is more fair in Nigeria?
Mr. Riemann, when I see good things, I commend it. Obasanjo it's got some good points. On debt issues, we knew how indebted we were. As I was leaving the country, we are debt free. The Paris Club, the London Club, the IMF was able to secure, clean balance sheet for us. No more debts. He did that for us. I'm telling you, it's achievements. Just to tell you that I'm not saying you're 100% bad. I'm telling you, I'm mentioning some of the achievements now. Debt cancellation, good. Then the institution we have now, this is one that brought them into existence. The NCC, Niger Community Commission, EFCC, many ICPC, it was one that brought them to existence. So those are good developments he brought to Nigeria. And during this time now, the inflation is not as high, it's not as skyrocketed as what we are now. Prices of things were still very, very cheap, were still very, very low, unlike what we are having now. Good, there are some things he did. But I'm telling you fundamental changes that will occur in the policy, in the economy, and the system which should apply that.
Faithfully, good morning, happy weekend to you. Hello, Faithfully, God bless you. Let me talk about Abraham Akobi, because he really commented many. He said, Obasanjo failed to even develop Ogun State, while Babangida developed Niger State. But the question is Obasanjo the governor of Ogun State or the president of Nigeria? I'm asking you, because the man said Obasanjo failed to develop Ogun State, while Babangida developed Niger State. But the question is Obasanjo the governor of Ogun State?
Is Babangida the governor of Niger State when he developed Niger State? It's the same question I should ask you too. If Babangida is not the governor of Niger State, if there are military administrators in charge of Niger State, why was the president of Nigeria? And yes, is he taking interest in the state where he comes from? What's up Babangida from taking interest in the state he comes from as well? If Babangida was not the governor of Niger State, he was the president, and then the military administrator, so he himself can facilitate some program, projects, facility development to his state. That was man is telling you.
You will never forget about the useless Obasanjo in Yoruba land.
Yes.
Obasanjo destroyed all Yoruba land industry with Attaçks. Okay, Chris is thanking Mr. Akinedu. Chris Onye, good morning, Mr. Chris. If you are watching, click the like button and then share. President Kegs said, I can be focused on security and corruption that's making our country inhabitable. When Akobi replied, said, during Obasanjo's term, all Yoruba companies were sold by Attaçks. Now, if Allah was president in 1980s, Nigeria would have been developed. That's the opinion of Grandma Akombi. Okay. I said, even Abacha do more than Obasanjo. Godwin Wenzema said, in first place, Tinubu didn't win the 2020 election in Nigeria. Obi won and Tinubu didn't know that boy would allow him to buy his way to APC tickets. So, Tinubu, thank you, Speaker Grandma Akombi. Mr. Lagide, good morning, and the real one, everyone here, King Joe Ogba, the palace.
May God bless you, King Joe Ogba.
I'm King Joe Ogba. I have something, I have a fact to show you. Let me show you the fact, then we continue. We all know Mr. Paul on this program, that he was having some kind of issue mentally. But we thank God that his uncle came yesterday, there's a video to that, and he's now going back to the village to his family. 3 human beings contributed money for him. Baba Anonymous, he contributed 100,000. May God bless you, sir. King Jogba, 30,000 naira. May God bless you, sir. Mazi David to the Okafor to 1,500. So all the money was 1,500. Now, I went to the bank and transferred the money to Paul's uncle. I have a video to that. This is the amount. Like I said on this platform, what we do is to be transparent. This 1,500, we have transferred it yesterday to his uncle. Every money that's collected, we have now. The guy is on his way to the village, and then when they reach the village, he's going to call us and everything. We just hope that Paul gets with us. So Kinjo Ogba, Baba, God bless you, and then Maz, the videographer, you have helped Mr. Paul. May God help all of you. So let's continue on this particular platform. Dr. Okwoji, good morning.
Good morning, sir. So may God bless all of you, sir.
This another news. Akwa Ibom adopts Tinubu, Akpabio, Eno as sole candidates. 2027 election is here on the vanguard. What do you have to say about this?
Yes, like I told you, Tinubu's drive is realigning southern political bigwigs into a one direction of speaking with one voice when it comes to 2027, as against those who are championing conquest agenda of all the whole land in other interests, who are even bragging, boasting that they will make sure Tinubu does not win second time. And by the time we are able to erode every southern political, actors towards a common front at the presidential election of 2027, that we have defeated the North, who wanted to conquer everywhere and impose their wish upon us and take over our land and drive us to IDP camp and send us out to our indigenous land. So I agree with what realignment Tinubu is forging now. Now, the other case, even he's talking the same thing. Eno has done the same thing. Also, he's saying the same. So, I know the lady also will speak in one voice 2027 election. And then it doesn't mean that we will take over your state from your party. Your state will control your state governor, your House of Assembly, your House of Rep, your Senate. When it comes to presidential election, they will not use the man and root that not have been used against us again. We will come and speak in one unity, united front for the southern interest of political party and political candidate, and we defeat them. By the time we bring some parts of the middle belt to us, we are defeating those conquest agendalists who want to conquer every part of the land. And by that, they put the position of permanent rest. They will not come to power again. That's it. So I agree with what Eno has done. Most states of the South will still align with that political ideology of speaking in one voice, being on the same agenda, on the same front, and work for a common southern interest as presidents, as leader of the country.
While poverty will remain with us, Doguwa, longest serving northern lawmakers, elected reps members when Tinubu his Senate. This man was there as another 92. Population, unemployment, fuel poverty and insecurity. Officers are fighting insurgency, complain of hunger and poor fund feeding. Executives should ensure that they receive what we allocate to them. Tinubu will gather more votes in 2027 and 2023. Please be Abiyamila as best speaker and Attaçks among sons and daughters of my 92 colleagues, now lawmakers. This is Doguwa. Let's start point by point. He said population and unemployment are fueling poverty and insecurity. Do you agree with him?
Of course.
But this one has been long in the as a lawmaker.
Nigeria, there is no population control in Nigeria. Every family that gets settled, that gets married, they give birth to a number of children as they wish.
Is it population control or resources mismanagement? Which ones are problem?
Both. Population, lack of population control, and resources mismanagement. Both are contribute to it. Because if you have resources and the people that put their hands on to manage it, they squander it, they steal it, they waste it, of what use it is. And if people are controlling, that they could control their hunger for number of children, they are just giving birth. Uncontrollable number of children, population increment. It's the same thing. That will still happen. The same thing. So it's the same. Both are contributing to the issue. Both are determinants of what fueling poverty in Nigeria. And as long as those two matters are involved, poverty will begin to. If you are not able to control our population and the people that are at the state of Nigeria are managing and mismanaging our productive resources, poverty will still be increasing. So until those two factors are, be able to put under check and control before poverty will begin to be reduced. When people who put hands of affairs meant to manage our resources, if they manage these resources effectively for our use and they didn't steal it, not for their self-interest, of course, what's available will be able to go around.
But the way Zema said, Daniel Bola said before he joined Tinubu, that if Tinubu governed Nigeria for 30 years, Nigeria will be worse than the way you met it. Real one, it's not the governor of Akwa that will decide for the people of Akwa Ibom. That's King Jogba. Let the will of God be done, Nigeria. King Jogba, I'm from Abia State, and there's no time whatever said is aligned with Tinubu unless Obasanjo on the ballot. Tinubu cannot get 10% of the vote from South and South. That's King Jogba's opinion. But the Kalabama, they will still get APC. On last video, Olale said, if you are watching, like I said, click the like button if you are watching, like and then share what you are doing here. Obasanjo did very well, even though he has his weakness. Even Obasanjo, we have good security. I can vividly remember how all Nigerian borders were closed because of the journey, the car thief deal in Benin. Olatunde said Nigeria had better security under Obasanjo. Do you agree with that?
Don't forget that it was Obasanjo Boko Haram started in Borno State.
But Atiku said yesterday that they crushed it immediately.
Atiku was not saying the truth.
Oh, the under Obasanjo Boko Haram gained a foothold.
What happened was that when the Boko Haram started under Sheriff, governor of Borno State, the leader of that Boko Haram that time, Muhammad Yusuf, he was killed in police in detention. Okay. Boko Haram started under Obasanjo, and when it was started, you know, it's secreted. Yes, there are political talks. Boko Haram okay. What happened is that, well, the security problem was not as worsened as it is. But now that we have gotten a new dimension of security situation whereby some section of the country want to conquer the rest of the country and turn them to a second class or class citizen, why they want to become first class and display them from their indigenous land and turn them to IDP camp outside the country, send them outside the country and conquer the land. That's where security has worsened.
Insecurity. Stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel tell FG.
Of course.
Now, none of my relatives will join the Nigerian army. Is there a widow?
Yes.
Defensive blames porous borders for jihadist invasion. What do you have to say about this?
Do you know the brothers where these people are coming from? They are mostly from northern parts of the country. And what happened was that why do this you open Nigerian borders to all African citizens to come to Nigeria. And when they question him, he said yes, they will get visa at the port of entry. And when these people came to Nigeria now, in the name of Fulani all over the world, all over Africa, as Governor of Plateau State just recently confirmed that the Fulani that are killing his people in the state, they are foreign Fulani from all over Africa, not.
Why can't they be apprehended?
And then the first country and the first secretary also confirmed it. That means the agenda was to capture the whole everywhere of the country. That's why they have spread around the country in their forest, killing people in their forest, in their homeland, all the way in the intention of conquering every part of the country and take over their land. So it is true. Over border of the northern region, who believe that they believe the foreign Fulani that even we the fellow Nigerians who are in the same country with them, they believe Fulani of other countries, they have loyalty with them than even Yoruba who are following Nigerians with them. That's how they brought them to.
Yeah, let's talk about the nation of Nigeria. If you say that the Fulanis have more in common than the fellow Fulanis from outside Nigeria,
yes,
than we, Igbos, others.
Yes.
Then is this country truly one nation?
It's not one nation. It's never a one nation. It's the British that forced us together to become one nation. Nobody knows that with Igbo. Igbo is not sitting down with Hausa. They want to form a country called Nigeria. If you have done that, there will be terms of coexistence with ourselves. That will form the constitution of what shall be ruling us. We never come together. Say Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa comes together. Let's form one country. It's the British that forced us together for their self-interest. So if you are never one country, anywhere there will be a country formed, there will be terms of agreement. Listen, what type of government would they adopt? What type of structure would they adopt? There's nothing like that in case of Nigeria now. It's a lot of guys that brought us together, and it's why I've named us Nigeria. So it's not a country. And then, particularly some people who have the notion that they must be the one controlling, ruling the country. Others must be conquered by every means, by all means. They must be under them. They must be the one that must take over because they have conquered part of the country before. Of course, Fulani, they conquer part of the south. I mean, part of the north, outside land. They impose Fulani on them as emirs. It's the same agenda that's nothing to come to every part of the country, conquer them, impose their wish upon them by all means. So Nigeria is not one country.
Nigeria is not one country.
It's not one country.
I must allow you go now, but thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Rap. Let's have conversation this lovely morning from the streets of Lagos. Insecurity. Stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel test FG, I repeat, is here. Insecurity. Stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel test FG. None of my relatives will join the army. A widow. Defense chiefs blames porous borders for jihadist invasion. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you so much. It is because it has started to affect these parents. I mean, parents of the military officers in Nigeria. That's why the awareness is just, come to them so lately. This thing started early. Enrollment into military in Nigeria, military forces, if they want to enroll, if they enroll 13 Igbos, Yoruba will be 28, Hausa will be 75, Fulani will be 100. Are these parents not alive today? Was he not favoring them in the past? It is now that they are dying in their large number, they begin to what? To get the information, to get the awareness and understanding that something is wrong within Nigerian military forces. But when you are shouting and saying it, they say, no mind on Igbo. They lost war. They always shout and cry for nothing. Igbo man, if they want to go Australia, what do you call this place? Where Charles Taylor rule? Liberia. Before war of Liberia that started in 1990 when Samuel Doe actually become, a thorn on their fletches there. Igbo, the most trouble spot in the world. Igbo, Southern soldiers. Fulani is always the head. Before you get to a general that is Igbo from Imo, from Anambra State, you will have like 3,000 generals from Fulani extraction. So they are in control. They take the Igbo military officers to the most troubled spots. Yoruba military officers to the most troubled spots so that they will go and die there. This thing is going on and on for many years. See, let me tell you, it has gotten to their turn. You know that what brought this awareness is because of what Boko Haram is doing within our military. Because Boko Haram now is mixed up in our military. That's why the Hausa, the Urobo, the Yoruba, Ewu, Igbo parents, the mid-belt are now getting the understanding that, they are killing our children in large number. Una no since. Una no say, soldiers wey una see, no be all of them go school. No be all of them be real soldiers wey go training. Most of them now, terrorists wey say, I don't repent, I no kill person again, no. I dey kill before. How can Igbo man or Yoruba man go become robber in the past? All of a sudden, you go give testimony in the church and come, go back to soldier again, say, to police, I know the armed robber again, no? I kill in the past. And we are from Igbo land, and we are from Yoruba land. They will arrest you. They will judge your past. Outside terrorist was discovered in the mosque. I want to give you an example. The people that kidnapped those train passengers that was banned to stop at in Kaduna State. They left Abuja. One terrorist among them, one bandit among them was discovered in the mosque by his victim. Okay, no, you no be kidnap me, so sorry. He said yes. Yes, sir. Now me kidnap you. No verse. I don't repent. When I not read that for newspaper, you know that for paper. It was, thank you. It don't help me. The correspondent don't help me.
It was reported last week.
You don't hear him.
A man who kidnapped another man.
Help me.
The man saw him in the mosque.
Help me.
And he told him, I kidnapped you truly, but now I have repented.
Thank you.
I mean, inside the mosque,
I don't hear them.
It was on Friday.
I don't deserve clap. I don't deserve to clap for me. Clap for me. And they tell you something with example. And it could be that man now Uchenna, or Emeka, or Yinka, or Femi Binem, from that church, police will go and whisk him off. He must go to Krikri. Okay? A terrorist. Bandit is a terrorist. Bandit kidnap, bandit mime, bandit disalive, bandit commit all manners of hostility against Nigerians. He was spotted in the mosque where he was bending his head. The man, the victim, approached him gently, no before fight to Oga. Could you remember me? Among the train passengers who were kidnapped that time, he said, yes, sir. Sorry, I don't repent. Oga, now those family, parents of Nigerian military personnel, no say Nigerian military, Nigerian police, paramilitary, all of them are questionable. They have many questions to answer. Now they don't understand because they don't touch them. The time where they touch some parents in the southern Nigeria, nobody complain. Outside mothers, Ndo. Outside mothers, Ndo. Mid-belt follow because na them day. Benue Kogi, na them day NAF. Nigerian Air Force, na them they don't touch them. Because if you see the way where they mutilate the body of our soldiers, they will mutilate them as if they are cows. Boko Haram selling Nigerian military because Boko Haram are inside Nigerian military. Who tell you say they know they hear our voice? What we are saying here, then they hear them. Before you know it, they use it to work. Sometimes we see breaking news. Now there's something where we they reveal here. They know. May they leave them now. Nwamubu soldier. Omo mini what you they call soldier for Yoruba? Omo mini omo koboko. Olopa. Igbo land, Nwamubu soldier, mama soldier. Iya soldier in Yoruba land. Mama soldier, mama custom. What in the penuna? Because now the hunter has become hunted. Animals where you they hunt, don't hunt you now, you run. Mama wey born hunter come they complain. Animal, all these animals they don't they kill my children or will be hunters. While when you are children will be hunter, they hunt those animals, you know complain.
We are all sitting on kegs of gunpowder.
I know follow.
Obasanjo has blasted over hardship in Nigeria.
I know follow. Keg of gunpowder is meant for people that work for it. I know sit on the keg of gunpowder. I know they sit on the keg of gunpowder.
We are all in Nigeria here.
Okay, we are in Nigeria. I'm an Igbo man with a difference. I'm a Biafran. I don't hide it again. Anywhere I go. Even on Facebook, hi, hello, where are you from? Biafra, where is Biafra? Don't you know Biafra? Are you blind? Where they ask what is Biafra? In fact, I don't want to befriend you on Facebook again. Bah! I will delete you. Because Biafra was not born yesterday. Biafra is over 58 years now. I mean the war. But when you talk about Biafra history, Biafra was here 500 years before inception of Nigeria in 1914. What are you saying? 500 years before inception of Nigeria in 1914 here. 1914 now yesterday. 1914 is just 111 years. Biafra was here many years ago. Now carry Nigeria come here. Come they do wayo. They cheat everybody. Some useless politicians go they steal money. They steal our money. You tell me say I'm in Nigeria. Who tell you I am? If you thief money in Igbo land, thief. They know you say they thief money in Igbo land. If you thief so much, then go carry Alose. Oracle give you shrine. Okay, devil though, demons they walk, not talk say devil. Devil know they follow us because we call our Lord Jesus Christ. Demon they will carry Oracle give you. That Oracle where he say, this is where they mold, you know be anything. You gonna look at like this. When you swear, he go follow you anywhere where they go, he go follow you.
That means should Nigerian position, instead of swearing with the Bible or the Quran, should we go back to our Yoruba, Orumila, Igbo?
Oga, if you carry Chongo, Orumila, go give these people, they don't go swear, then go fear. Do you know what? God is very, very merciful. The right word is merciful, not patient. God has mercy. The mercy of God endureth forever. Okay? Do you know that God, where will they talk now? If they rain for, if they cause rain, say make a fall for people when they kill. Rain go fall, water their farm.
How many years God waited?
Okay? Do you know that oxygen where you and I they breathe? Person where kill the legiwa, he they take oxygen.
Yes.
God allow him. What are we saying? Boko Haram, they come and slaughter us like goat here. Boko Haram, rain fall, they fall them. Oxygen for them. That's what makes God a merciful God. See, let me tell you. Look, man, before they swear in Nigerian Senate president, may they go carry Alosekom. These people no go swear. You go swear there, say, na church in they go. You go church yesterday. Na lie. You no go church. You dey fear that thing because if you swear, devil no mercy you. Demon know the mercy person. You go follow them immediately. Attack your children. But God is a merciful God. They can never swear on any other thing again. They will swear on with Quran and Bible.
Real one, let me start. Olaleye said, Brahma said, Tinubu, Obasanjo is bad for Yoruba, and I can confirm it. But then, Obasanjo was not meant to be a Yoruba president. He was supposed to be a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But then, it's what it is. Olaleye said, Obasanjo believes in one Nigeria, while Tinubu believes in one party system. King Joe Ogba, real one, I can't support Tinubu because he's from the south. Why is suffocating us? If he needs our support, then he should liberate the people from suffering.
Simple.
Joe Big. Okay, Tinubu cannot do anything about Fulani terrorists because, okay, it's not people that post them. So that's Joe Big. No, that is not online. Okay. Whoever can be Nigeria will never work. Wow. That's what's Yoruba enjoying on that Tinubu? Dr. Ukwoji is asking. Divide Nigeria, let everybody. Well, that's Whoever can be opinion. We Yoruba want our original part back. No more Nigeria. That's opinion. Long that door said regional or Yoruba nation. A question. Stop election and let's go regional. Whoever can be. Godun Wezema. Good morning, Mr. Raf.
Good morning, Ezema.
Long Dadon, regional too late. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Raf, my brother. Godwin, continue.
Good morning.
Whoever committed Raf is right.
Good morning.
I would say go punish one Nigeria, but that's good morning, Flip TV. Happy weekend to you guys.
Good morning.
Analysts and also viewers. Yeah. Himself, I greet you. We greet you, Mr. Mogwe. Like I said, Flip TV is back. It's your number one.
When I welcome, we don't come
on the streets daily program. It's your number one.
Yes.
So click the like button and on notifications.
Monday
to Saturday, we are here from the morning time.
7 Heaven, una welcome. King Joba, una welcome. Ukwaji. Dr. Ukwaji, you are welcome. You are welcome.
All what he said is the truth. That's
IK, Netherlands, you are welcome. Auntie Esther, you are welcome. Auntie Nkechi, Mami Nkechi, you are welcome. All our viewers, you guys are wonderful. We have come again.
Good morning, Happy weekend to you. We read it. Nothing new in Nigeria, anything is possible. But do it, I am your Biafran brother.
Thank you so much, Ezema.
One name right down. Nigeria stop existing. Omobosola Ashebebe. Good morning, Mr. God bless you. Click the like button. Stay here. My man Raf, good morning to you.
Good morning, King Joba.
I'm a Biafran too. King Henry say my friend Raf. Good morning. Like I said, on notification and stay here.
Henry, good morning.
No, don't quite say Raf. But let's continue our conversation.
Yes.
As you are watching, click the like button and I still have a Pastor Matthew, I have Biafran evangelist, and I have Mazi Okukondem, the new Okukondem, Mr. Opera. He will be my last speaker if he's here.
So what we are saying, like we are saying, do you have another topic?
No, there are many topics. So we are going to, let's do politics.
That Obasanjo said we are sitting on the cake of
I've done that. 2007, Akwa Ibom adopts Tinubu, Akpabio, Eno as sole candidate. This year, 2007 election.
Akwa Ibom, listen, general analysis. If you go to comment section of any media platform, Akwa Ibom people, they have supported their son, Akpabio, even though Akpabio is not doing the right thing. I don't know, listen, if I could repeat it again. Go to Facebook, go to any platform, anywhere people are talking, phonics, opera, breaking news. Go, you will see Akwa Ibom people, Akwa Ibomites supporting Akpabio, even though Akpabio raped Natasha. They are supporting Akpabio.
No.
Wait, and English I speak.
No.
Example, I know talk say he did it. No, I know talk say he did it. I say even though if I don't know what understand. If he's spending, I have not come out and say he did it. But that man, they look scared so much. Let us just know. Yes.
Let's talk about.
Even though Akpabio actually harassed and touched where he could not touch, Akwa Ibomites supported Akpabio. Now they adopted Tinubu, adopted Akpabio. Adopting Tinubu is because Tinubu made Akpabio Senate president. That's why Nigeria can never go anywhere. We are tired of this contraption. Akpabio, if Biafra come, if you like, you can come follow us. But I'm telling you that we can never. As I'm here, I'm not adopting you. I'm not among the people supporting adoption of Akpabio. Oganaibo Ibi. Your papa, Akpabio, go and read history. Your papa partake during the then MI Obara regime in the East Central State of Nigeria. Your papa, go and read history well. Etayo, plenty families that are well educated in the former Cross River State. They are all in Enugu East Central State Secretariat. They work there. Many Ogoni people, the Sarawiwas, Igbo man carry along all our sister tribes in this then East Central State of Nigeria. River State was among, Bayelsa was among, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Delta State, we were all together. Akwa Ibom are now trying to segregate against us because Akpabio is looking for skates. So the one crucify Obegoro Kwasileze Nwodo, the then Minister of Education during Obasanjo regime. Why? Okwasileze Nwodo is telling Akpabio the right thing. Leave women alone. That is where you come from. Don't neglect them.
If you know, but my own take is that I think Nigeria will not work.
At
but
all.
Democracy is for the politician interest.
At all.
To give for their self-democracy.
At
what
all.
That they are leading us to succeed. That's the question.
At all. It cannot work.
Fabio did it. That's from.
Okwasileze Nwodo was saying the right thing.
Done.
They call Okwasileze Nwodo, Obegoro Okwasileze, all manners of names.
Now let's do
all
this.
manners of names. Because Akpabio actually harassed a woman.
Let's do
You
this.
think you can touch that woman like that? You said the woman in Mama, na Yoruba and Papa, na Igbo. You can touch him, you go endure. He go play with you. The woman na Ukraine and Nigeria. Either Mama be Ukrainian or in Papa be Ukrainian. Akpabio, as you touch him, he go take him against you. And she has taken it against you. Akpabio, Natasha is not a complete Nigerian. Let me just peg it like that. He's a half caste.
Let's do for 1 minute so that Pastor, everybody else will come.
If you want touch. You have in-law, go they touch them.
I have.
You go they touch somebody's wife, he carry you go to court. He has gone far to stop the woman from going to the court. I will not adopt Akpabio.
Less than 1 minute now. UK immigration crackdown. Just Nigerian youth. You know, I reported on Thursday here. If you are applying to stay for that land to go to UK, don't sell it. Don't waste your money because they are now finding a way to bring back Nigerian youth. Come back to your country. It says here on the Punch, Saturday Punch, May 16th, May 17th, 2025. UK immigration crackdown. Just Nigerian youth. In 1 minute, let's close with this. What do you have to say?
What do I have to say?
Yes, on this UK immigration, they are not cracking down. Go back to your country. We don't want you here.
Minus Nigerians that are living in the UK, how do you think a British man can work? Is the English, is the British not, are they not the laziest nationality? Are they not the laziest nationalities in Europe? Go to UK, United Kingdom today, all the restaurants, all the supermarkets, you will see Igbos, you will see Pakistan, you will see the Jews. We read the history about them. By this time, they never wake up. Oh. The main Englishman, the main Londoner, a Cockney in London, has not waking up. Oh. Around 10:30, 11, they will be waking up, coming from their various slums. They work like babies. Okay? If they say Nigeria to leave UK, leave UK.
To come to
yes.
To come to which place?
They will do their visas for other countries.
So are you advising that we should be running from one country instead of coming here to?
Okay, excuse me. Are you advising me now to tell my brothers to stay there on top of oppression from British man? If British man thinks that we are their problem, if they actually vacate UK, British man will know the worth of Nigerians. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is this: it doesn't worth it. I don't know what to understand. They know they are stealing from us. They are still oppressing our citizens in the UK there. Should I come on my knee and beg UK for me to stay? An Igbo man. When it matters most, if Nigerians left there, then go here and way.
Okay. Thanks so much for coming in. Mr. Biafran Evangelist, you are here this morning.
Good morning.
And I have, though later, as you are closing, me and you and Pastor we'll do it again. I've done it too. I'll show them how we did it.
Okay.
But then we'll do it again. But let's do that. I want to find a way. I want to give him time today. Insecurity.
Good morning, Kinjo Ogba, the Palaba Palace of himself. Good morning, Dr. Ukwaji. Good morning, Oga Ike. Good morning, Omodua. Good morning, Tunde Okafor. Good morning to all our viewers. May God bless you all. There is one Benin man, one Benin brother, and God bless you too, Mr. This guy from Italy. You know, always link up even on the other side. I've forgotten his name. Yeah, but God bless you all.
Now let's start from here. Where do I start from? Evangelist Ndewo, Biafra Interest TV, until Nigerians understand that the foundation of the Nigerians never be to make Nigeria progress. The better for Nigerians to ask for division. Yes. So they get to ethnic tribe and values. Adije Longe, good morning, Mr. Attaçks. Oh, good morning, Adije Longe. God bless you.
God bless you.
We're happy to get to you. God bless you. Iwan, if anybody needs to sell family power to Jackpa, as about the decision, it's also in this country. What I'm saying is that UK now they are deporting Nigeria, so don't say what to go to UK. I don't talk about other places. I'm really proud of you guys. Keep it up. Yes, like I said, Flip TV is the only platform where we give opportunities to different viewers to have their say in accordance to the law. Like I said, it's not a platform for any party or a religious group or a cultural group. It's for all Nigerians. And like I said, Flip TV is a platform where we take orders from a particular somebody to say, no, nobody gives me that to say. I do what I do here. I wake up I give you what I say. Nobody order me to do anything here. Mr. Ravi is actually right. Mr. KD, Evangelist Ndewo, King Jogba is greeting you.
Ndewo, sir.
And always Calabar man. Life scared. Okay, don't talk okay. I'm not going to how can corrupt politicians put things so right in that country? People will not leave our country. God Almighty himself has already blessed Nigerians. I understand where it's going. And now, good morning, Flip TV. Good morning, Mr. Benjamin, Biafran Evangelist.
Good morning.
Good morning, Biafran spiritual leader. Adije Longe is greeting you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. God bless you and bless your family. Thank God it's weekend show.
Yes, we love our viewers.
Yes, we love you all.
Insecurity. Stop sacrificing our children. Or let me say, stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel test FG. None of my relatives will join the army. We do. Defense chief blames Paul's border for jihadist invasion. What do you have to say about that? You are laughing.
Hey, you forget the law of karma? Do you think it doesn't exist? It is real.
Law of karma is real?
Yeah. It is real. Baba, when I'm pointing this finger to this, how many is facing me? Count it. How many is facing me? That is the law of karma. I do say something. You know, when they carry another person's dead body, I say, when they are pointing to Igbos, I could remember that was in 2021 when they were 2017. They were talking about, you know, how they will bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. One radio program, one Yoruba man called on that program. Do you know what he said? He said, Ekpanwoto. I said, Ekpanwoto. I will not forget that statement on that radio program. And I laugh. When they were pointing the finger against the Biafrans, against the Igbos, Igbophobia, where are these people? They were jumping up, dancing disco, celebrating. After all, it's not touching them. But now, they are the one feeling the heat. Igbos have finished paying their own price. It is their own turn to pay the price of which Igbos are paid. That thing that they are promoting against the Igbophobians is what God Almighty is reversing back now to them. Let them feel the pain. So why are they crying? Why are they crying? They should not cry. They should take their faith, admit it, welcome it, and embrace it. That is how it's supposed to be. Law of karma is still in existence. No matter the preaching, you will still face it. What a man sow, that is the word of God. That shall you reap.
So Nigeria is reaping what they've sown?
Nigeria is reaping what they sow.
Somebody said that, I'm not going to say, you are right, Pastor, that's Galatians 6 verse 7.
Oh my God, I don't know that I have another pastor. God bless you, sir.
Okay, somebody gives you point. But
God bless you, sir.
But this is very bad news. It says.
Hello, I've told you before. There is no day that break you will not hear bad news about this Nigeria, this country.
None of my relatives will join the Nigerian army. A widow is saying that. And the French chief blames porous borders for jihadist invasion.
Blames who? Who did he blame? Porous borders. Do you know what that means? It means that the border is nowhere tightened. Our border is nowhere secured. The people that they planted in the border, those immigration officers, are not doing their job. They are not doing what they're supposed to do. And that is why what is happening in this country is happening. Imagine people from Mali coming to Nigeria to begin to kill Nigerians. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Then you come all the way from Mali. You come all the way from Gambia. You come all the way from Togo. You come all the way from Congo or whatsoever country you like in Niger. You come all the way from there and you enter this country. Let me tell you, my brother, go and check many of them. They don't have passports.
Yeah, then how did they not come to the country?
And it surprises me. These people don't have passport and they are doing what? They are tripping into Nigeria every day. Because of what? The porous, as they said, the people planted in that place are not doing their job well. And let me tell you, there is another suggestion or idea that came up now. I believe that the people that are there are already colliding with the Nigerian terrorist government, you know, and they were using them opportunity or you come inside in order to achieve the Fulanization of the country. No, they have already told you that Nigeria is a God-given country unto them. So the people that planted those immigration officials, you know, are partnering with them. So they are washing hand to hand. Left hand they wash right, right we wash the left. That is what is going on, and that is why our security here are porous, and everything about Nigeria here is not working fine.
Hardship. We are all sitting on kegs of gunpowder. Olusegun Obasanjo is saying that this morning.
My brother, he that said that he's sitting on the fence of a gunpowder is him that understand the meaning of what he is saying.
We are all
No, don't include me. If you have a predicament, you have a cross, carry it. Don't include another person. And if another person intend, you know, to help or to contribute or to involve himself, that is when I will do what? You will include yourself. But whereby you said no, that you are not part of it, but you are not part of it. It's Olusegun Obasanjo. After all, he was once the former president of this country. What happened? How far did he take Nigeria to? He rooted Nigerian money. You see this privatization of everything in Nigeria. Olusegun Obasanjo is the chieftaincy of privatization in Nigeria. It was in his tenure they sold NEPA. Ota Farm today, that you are crying of Ota Farm today, was Operation Feed the Nation before. Today Obasanjo carry and put for your own pocket.
Why can't they collect it from him? His own?
Baba, that is what you... This is a power of incumbency with influence. So they use the opportunity, every opportunity they have, to occupy as many you can be able to occupy, you know, to your own domain. Go ahead and occupy it.
Let me read some comments here. I like to read my viewers' comments. I love them.
Yeah.
It says, where do I start from?
You can start anywhere.
He said, good day, Mr. Abila, the Biafra evangelist.
Yeah, good day, sir. God bless you.
God want to bless you for honest talk.
Amen.
For my disciple, this is your person, but he said,
yes, your man like a good thing.
No, he said, for my disciple Nnamdi Kanu, to me, the governors and some witchy goats are using him like carnivals, but time will tell.
Will tell, exactly. God bless you.
I want to see what happened to Flip TV last few months. And what happened to Flip is the fact that it was on Wednesday when some criminals, criminals, hackers, they found a way to hack into the system of the Flip TV, and they did some nonsense there, which made the Google itself that owns YouTube, they found a way to delete the channel. So Flip TV was not at all on the channel. We tried to open a new channel, but you understand, not like this one. But they took the intervention of the boss himself, the MD CEO. Thank God that he was in the States there, so he was going back and forth. after spending a lot of money and resources, and it's time Flip TV was able to come back. But that's not the news. The fact that when Flip TV had problem, people were celebrating. Some people were drinking alcohol that yes, Flip TV is gone. I'm telling you true life story. But we thank God now that
Enemies of progress.
Flip TV is back. And it will never go down again.
By the
but if
grace
you are
of
watching,
God.
click the like button. On notification, Flip TV is back and it's back. And I always tell you, it's the #1 political platform for talks, for news,
for view.
For if anything you want to do is on Flip TV. Let me continue.
On the streets.
Now there are so on notifications. The talk is a massive energy and such brother. I'm not going to how can faith, hope come to reality that nice on Nigeria go better? It's because Nigeria is a business with Nigerian military generals.
Yes.
The repeated Boko Haram members are mounting our borders. It is the job of the defense DSS headquarters and customs to secure the borders. Therefore, evangelists, do you think that we are all inside this corruption mess? What do you think about that? Corruption mess.
Of course, that is what is
very correct.
That is what is eating Nigeria up.
And they say, thank God that you guys are back. Yes, we are back. And it will always remain #1 platform for talks, for news every morning, because nobody tells us what to say here. We say the way we think it is. So nobody sponsors Free TV to say whatever. We are not here to massage anybody's ego. We are here to give you the news the way it is. So remember the evangelist, a man last week, it's on the papers. He was abducted, kidnapped in the train. He went to the mosque and he saw the man that kidnapped him in the mosque. They were praying together. It's a fact. Now, this man has repented. The Elephant Ultimate said, where are the repented IPOB members? Why are they only repented Boko Haram? What do you have to say on bandits?
Yes! What is the name of that repented kidnapper? If you check his name, you will be hearing Kamaru. You will be hearing Shekuru. Because those ones are Nigerians. But when you hear Akachuku or Ikechukwu, you will know that these ones are Biafran that don't want to hear, that they don't want to see. Just like my brother have earlier said, if you hear that name and it happen to be an Igbo man, he will not spend a minute. Nigerian police will appear. DSS will appear. It is only in Nigeria I see that the terrorists look at Tuji Bello threatening a whole Sokoto indigene and federal government under their watch, even under Tinubu watch. Many of them have even my TLR threatened. Do you know that threatening of life is against the law? But what has Nigerian government do? Nothing, because it is Fulanis that are threatening, that are talking. But look at Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, somebody that have never kicked a cockroach, is visiting the court every day. For you to see the Igbophobia, the hatred that these people has against us. Let me tell you, and let me tell you this. These people have had us in the mind based on the wrong information that they have inside of them. And the thing have grown and germinate and bear fruit in them. So as it is now, my brother, let me tell you, when you are talking about Nigeria, I do tell people, I am a Biafran evangelist. I know my identity, I know where I come from. I am a typical Igbo man. Do you understand me? So let's forget all these things we are talking about Nigeria. The insecurity is not going to stop in Nigeria. Take it or you leave it.
Pastor, say, let Pastor Matthew come. Let's do that something then.
Okay.
So that we close with that. Pastor Matthew, I've shown my viewers this morning how that money that was sent to Paul. This is the money. This is the amount. 151,500.
151,500.
100,000 from Baba. Baba wants to make anonymous for you. All of you greeting me every morning. Then 5,000 from King Joe Ogba. Then 21,500 from Mars for Paul. And Paul is definitely on his way home. His uncle came to, and we have the videos, and then we've done it. So Pastor Matthew, just say something then so that.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate those that sent the money. Just like we made it very clear that because of some circumstance, Biafran evangelists could not go as planned. The uncle who came to receive him has pledged to take him to Plateau, and it's on record. We got the video where he acknowledged the receipt of the money that was donated for that purpose, and by the grace of God, they should be on their way now. I think after this moment, I will try to reach out to them to know whether they are whether they are already in transit. I
must thank the evangelist who allowed Paul to stay with him for 2 days, knowing his present condition. Just say something so that we continue our program.
It is the Lord's doing. I will continue to. That is what the Word of God said. We should show love because Christ showed us love. And how do we show that love of Christ? It is when you show it to your brother man. That is when you are giving it back to God. Because Jesus said, according to his word, he said, I was hungry, he did not give me food. I was in the hospital, he did not visit me. I was naked, he could not clothe me. And a question was thrown to him, how, where do we see you? He said, when you do it to your brother, you have equally done it to me. So that is exactly what I did. And I give God praise and grace that he has given to me to do that. That 2 days plus yesterday, making it the third day, they have been with me. Praise be to God.
So, but the video, don't play it.
No, don't play it. Well, we send to people that, so we don't.
Let them know that we are sent.
Yeah, you have sent it to them. Kinjo Ogba, Baba, check your timeline. Baba replied to me. Kinjo Ogba, take your timeline. So that I have seen it. They have sent you the videos of how we did the video, but this is the money, and it's here. And this is my name. I've sent the money 1,500 to the uncle, and he's taking Paul to the village. And we hope that in God's grace and mercy, when he sees his parents, he will be back. He's a very nice person, very kind person, a very gentle person. But you can go now, Pastor. Let me have Pastor Matthew. Thank you so much.
God bless you, the
evangelist. And I must say, Flip TV platform is not a platform to extort anybody. We don't extort anybody. I gave my story yesterday about how, while I was growing up, at the age of 6, 7 years, 8 years, 9 to like 12, 13 years, I used to hawk markets. I hawk pineapple, watermelon on my head. So to see money, I know how hard it is to see money. So I will never come here to extort anybody. If I tell you something, it's what it is. So please, my viewers, I must appreciate you for this, what you did for Paul. But may God bless you. Everybody, all of you that are watching it now, may God bless all of you, and we love you. Pastor Martin, but somebody said something. I must take that into note. He said, real one, be careful of saboteurs who are jumping from different channels. That's Attaçks from Denmark. Say, Flip TV. Be careful of some people who are jumping from one platform to another. I understand this, but what it is. I really miss Flip TV. I'm happy that you guys are back. God bless you. Obasanjo was the first military president to steal money in a big way in 70s. Billions spent by Fela and Nicolakbo sang about that. Flip TV for those of us who know the value. The evangelists do not live in okay. Thank you for that. What happened to Paul? Yes, Paul, something happened to him, like a mental something. We took him here, he was here on the platform. People gather money for him to go back. We don't have Plateau State very far. I mean, Plateau State where it come from is very far. But now he has gone to Plateau. Matthew Evangelist real one. God bless all of us. I get to happy to you. Okay, there's one know her. God bless you. I'm happy that you are back. God bless you. One know her. Click the like button. YouTube is back. I'm on notification. My man Matthew, good morning. Let's start.
Let me get the name of the person that said be careful of those who are.
That's Ebenezer Gossin from Denmark. He said it. Ebenezer Gossin.
Okay, Ebenezer Johnson from Denmark.
Yes.
But let me correct one erroneous impression that the Ebenezer of the person doesn't know. When it comes to media, you don't gag anybody.
Definitely.
If it is for the purpose of which you saw me on.
No, not you, sir.
No. If it is for the purpose of which the person saying maybe saw me at Mike's platform, the person should know that in media you don't gag anybody. Besides, Mike has been pleading with me to speak on his platform. And apart from that, even if he didn't beg me to speak on his platform and I decided to speak on his platform, you don't gag anybody in media. Yes. Let me make that point very clear. I have a personal platform, so I'm not looking for a platform to speak. So nobody should gag anybody.
Definitely.
I go to television stations to speak. I go to Galaxy Television. I'm on their program every Monday. I go to ITV. I'm on their program every Tuesday. We do not say because perhaps another station invite me another day, I should not go. I don't know who is speaking to, but I'm speaking generally. Yes. That whoever is saying that have no capacity to gag anybody.
No, nobody can.
Personally, like I told you.
Continue.
Like I told you, Okay, let us leave it at that.
But no, it's, Mr. Matthew on this is very right. That's what I do. I give everybody equal opportunity and equal time. But then on this, I understand where Mr. Gossin is talking about, because I spoke the fact about how when Flip TV went down, how people said it's a fact. People celebrated and they were drinking and happy. That Flip TV, it's a fact. I don't like how when Flip TV went has problem, how people were happy and were drinking alcohol and thanking God. But now it's what it is. Nobody can off anybody's lights. But then let's continue Mr. Matthew this morning. Let's talk about Obasanjo. I want to bring Obasanjo and I want to give him more time. We are all sitting on the conquest of powder, Olusegun Obasanjo. What do you have to say about that?
It's the truth. Because when you say we are all sitting on keg of gunpowder, the implication is that the consequence of not addressing the welfare of Nigerians, when it starts yielding results, bearing fruit, it will bounce back on anybody or everybody rather. Because if there is insecurity, if people take to crime as a result of their welfare not being taken care of, the man who are taken to harm could harm anyone. So it will bring about consequence that may come across or come against anyone. So I think it's correct when they say we are all sitting on keg of gunpowder.
Let's continue this morning. Let's do this one. But Pastor Matthew is down at the weather. You can see in his voice. But because of Paul, he had to come here. God bless him so much. He's a very important member of this family. Insecurity, stop sacrificing our children. Let me repeat again. Insecurity, stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel test FG. None of my relatives will join the army widow. Effective blame porous borders for jihadist invasion. Let's do this.
What happened in Marite in Borno State is quite unfortunate. But personally, I have a different view. I think I've echoed that view recently. Because if you look at what happened, you understand that those military personnel were caught off guard. They were caught off guard because it was not because of inferior firearm that those Boko Haram overwhelmed them. They were caught off guard. They were, okay now, such military base that is formidable like that armor tanks, different category of arm in their armory. What they needed to do is to have trenches built around that place. I know I'm not a military personnel, but I've read about all this. And what that does is, by the time the enemy is coming, it prevents the enemy from getting to where he wants to get to. And apart from that, once the enemy encounters that barrier, it will give you the opportunity to fight the enemy within that barrier until you subdue or the enemy retreats. What happened was simply because the enemy was able to get close within an arm length, and they now launch heavy attack on them. So it's quite unfortunate anyway, but I think the military should take note of what they need to do to foresee such future occurrence. But I sympathize with the family of those who lost their loved ones. It's quite unfortunate that it has happened, and we don't have, as human, we don't have what it takes to bring back those who have died.
Bello Turji ordered 5,000 human beings to leave Sokoto village immediately, and they left. We saw how Bello Turji, how that was last year, he was turbaned. I'm talking about them. You know, I used to be a Muslim, so turban, when they put it on their head, police were there. How does this man get so powerful? Even at the time, he also reportedly burnt down military vehicles. And this one is working free. I'm looking at the Liberia TV statement. Now, why do we have repentant bandits and Boko Haram and there's no repentant IPOB? The Liberia TV said that. What do you have to say? Let's close with that.
I think it's very simple. The man has gotten too powerful, because from what we are seeing, he has carved out territory for himself. It's quite unfortunate. Though in the time of Arafat as governor of Kaduna State, he made it clear that bandits were already collecting taxes from the people. I think what the government needs to do is to think out of the box, because to continue doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result is like one building a Dorado. Maybe skyscrapers in the sky.
In the
so yes. So the point here is let the government, the armed forces think out of the box how to address it. Because I don't want to believe that Toji Bello is more powerful than Nigerian armed forces. I don't want to believe that he has more weapon, more than the armed forces. The only thing that is lacking is, will I say, willpower? I read what Attaçks said yesterday. He said Boko Haram started in their time, and that it needed willpower to address it. He said at the time Obasanjo invited them. They sat and Obasanjo asked him, what do we do? He said, ask Obasanjo to give the 7 chiefs a standing order, an ultimatum, else they will be sacked. He said the next day Obasanjo summoned the 7 chiefs. He said he was there. And Obasanjo gave them a stern order that subdue, conquer Boko Haram within a specified period, else he resigned. He said within that period, Boko Haram was subdued and he didn't raise his head until their tenure elapsed. So I think the government, as a matter of urgency and necessity, need to be decisive, and the 7 chiefs must be on their toe to deliver, to bring results.
Bro, where is that honest Igbo man with BS? I always no, he's here, he's still around. He's here in front of me. That's Mr. Raf. Odumegojuku, yes, he's here. Mr. Ademola Oduni, his name is Mr. Raf, he's here, so he's here, as I'm talking now. King Ogba, yes, said that everybody can speak whatever they want at any time. Yes, I support that. But then Baba is saying something. Baba is anonymous. He said, Pastor Matthew is not talking to you, but that people are watching every character. Good morning, Mr. Matthew, my brother. Godune Wednesday is greeting you.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Matthew, for getting us. As for me, I love ambassadors in the street because the news information that's coming from, they always coming raw. That's the main truth. I'm not going to God bless you. We love you. Hello, Mazi, Iwu Biafra. I'm not going to Mr. Matthew. What's lacking in Nigeria for them? It will stop corrupting the institution. Do you agree that the institution is corrupt?
Which institution?
Nigeria institution.
All, not one. Not all Nigerian institutions are corrupt. That's the truth. And nobody will deny that fact. But the problem is when you make some claim, you may not have some level of classified information to buttress it. But to say whether they are corrupt, of course, is true. I don't think there's any. No, you can find individuals who may have exemplified themselves who is not corrupt. But generally speaking, all Nigerian institutions are corrupt.
If you are watching, like I said, if you are watching now, on your notification, if you are watching for the first time, click the like button, and then if you are not subscribe. This is the best political platform on the streets of any state in West Africa. It's a fact. Akwa Ibom adopts Tinubu, Akpabio, Eno are so candidate. But King Ogba said something the other time. He said these people, there are only 2. They don't have the people behind them. What do you have to say about this?
It is Akpabio that making the adoption. There is nothing like adopting them. It's Akpabio that made that speech. Akpabio cannot speak for the whole people of Akwa Ibom. He cannot speak for the whole people in Senatorial District. He can only speak for himself. And don't forget that in 2023 general election, and Obi won in Delta State. In Delta State where Okowa was the vice presidential candidate to Atiku. Okowa lost to be his local government. So in the instance of it, PDP have been winning in those areas. It depends on the candidates they will bring. If the people want that candidate and they're able to checkmate rigging, I don't think what Akpabio is saying have any weight.
You are saying that if they checkmate rigging, those people that just use or input that just.
Akpabio have he cannot decide for the people now.
Okay, Pastor Matthew, thank you. Pastor Matthew is having issue, but thank God that he's getting better. The new Okokonde.
That's me.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my host. I am Mr. Paradeni Okokonde in this Republic of Biafra. Liba Mazin Namdekalo and his IPOB government of Biafra. Including Simon Ekpa and Biafra government, Republic government in exile. I thank for that. Biafra. All our fans all over the world. I cannot mention your name. God bless all our fans all over the world, both the ones that hate me and the ones that love me. All of us are alive. Glory be to God Almighty. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. What is on the board?
Now, let's do this one because we saw the army last week in Igbo land, the army were cleaning the gutters. We saw them, which is good. They do that every time. That's yeah. But then the Igbos are still saying you are not likely to join the army. We saw that time, the Nigerian army is asking the Igbos, please, can they come and join? That the Igbos are not joining. And they even gave a state in the north, ask more people in the army. I'm talking about this enrollment than all the 5 states of the east. Well, let me read it here. It said, insecurity, stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military FG. Now somebody said, none of my relatives will ever join the Nigerian army, a widow. And defense chief blamed porous borders for jihadist invasion. Let's start from there. What do you have to say?
If you see Nigerian army or security agents coming to Igbo land or Biafra land to help to be cleaning goat and everything, it's a deceit. Completely deceit. Why can't they join IPOB on Monday sit at home? Very soon they will join Monday sit at home. You will see on a Monday sit at home, Nigerian army will remove their uniform and sit on the road. They raise their hand, we are joining sit at home. All these are deceits. Because they have seen that the youths that are the future of any nation, the youths that are the power of any nation, have turned around now to say no. This will show the entire Nigeria that Igbo politicians, Southeast, South politicians are deceiving themselves. The people that the nation have to back upon are the youth. Now the youth refuse to join what will have made Nigeria to be one. You know, if you go to any country, armed forces are uniting every nation. Armed forces are one. You can have different political party, different ideology, but armed forces have only one and one ideology. Now, what the youths are doing in Southeast, not to join Nigerian army, have made Nigerian army to realize that these people are no more with us. As far as their youths refuse to join. Now, but if you watch, after the war, in recruitment of anything in Nigeria on federal level, we have what we call quota system.
Quota system?
Quota system made by Gowan. Quota system that each state or region should bring certain number of people to join that federal establishment. And in Nigerian army or Nigerian police, before they will announce that quota system, in the north mostly, they have recruited more than that their own quota, secretly into the Nigerian army. Before they will announce that quota system. And that quota system, you see that the Easterners, before division of states in 1978 by 1976 by Murtala Obasanjo regime. That time we have 3 states in the then East Central State, in the then Eastern region. East Central State, which is the current 5 Southern Southeast states. Then we have Akwa Ibom and Cross River as Southeast that time. Then we have rivers
so
as
Akwa
river.
Part of Southeast, then that.
Akwa Ibom, Cross River are the then Southeast.
Then how did they now become South?
That's divide and rule. But this 5 Southeastern states now, which they call Southeast, are not Southeast. They are East Central. East Central, go on 12 states. The rivers remain rivers. Rivers and the Bayelsa remain rivers. Now, when creating of 19 states, they call these people, they divide East Central into 2, Imo and Anambra. Then divide Southeast state, Cross River and Akwa Ibom. In 1976, 19 states. Now, what I'm trying to say, before this water system come, these people from all the eastern region, they will give them little. Then the west, the north will take major, then followed by west. Then these people, they give them little. So that these people will not rise up in hierarchy in Nigerian army again. They don't come up in population again. But now they are begging our people to join army. They are begging our people now to join army, to show the differences. Now, Nigerians are lacking army. This is why this widow cry out that none of his people will join army again. Invaders, bandits, terrorists have wiped Nigerian army off. Nothing remains again. The Nigerian army, most of them died in Ekomog. The strong and the sincere Nigerian army died in Ekomog. At least 75% of them died in Ekomog. The remaining one are dying now under the bandits, under Lakurawa, under S-men, under Al-Qaeda, under Boko Haram. Okay, look at it. Last time in Maiduguri, they went into army barrack, destroy everything, seize the arms. Army people flew away. Nobody knows them. Then if your child is growing up and want to good thing for your child and your family, you will allow your child to join Nigerian army in this situation?
So the new condemn. If, for example, you have been giving, David was here, you see yourself. David said, and it can be so funny, that when slots came out for CBN, for FRWS, of course, some did not call him. That when slot that came out for Forest Guard, they not call him. You understand that something?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you have a son now, will you allow your son to join the Forest Guard?
Forest Guard is an evidence that Nigeria don't have military personnel again. They don't have security personnel again. The ones that are there are not able to do anything. This is why they are recruiting Forest Guard to train them as a forest guard to man the forest, because no more military people available. They have killed all of them, and this is happening. Nigerian government with their 4 eyes, looking at the military personnel they employ to defend the nation, are killing in the north. They will not do anything. But in the east, because the easterners ask for freedom, agitating for freedom, without a gun, without a weapon, without anything, only with a flag and the mouth, you tag them terrorists and killing them.
Amagbe said, you are right, Mr. Akoma himself. Please remain the best in bystander nation. Number one, God bless you, Amagbe. Thank you. You are going. We pray for permanent healing for Pastor Matthew. Amen. In Jesus' name. Good morning, Mr. Okondem. Happy to get to you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Greetings from Valencia. The Army General was, one of her said, the Army General was responsible for the insecurity in Nigeria. That it cannot stop. They are responsible for crude oil theft. Aside the was said is that the army is responsible for crude oil. We should wake up. But somebody said, well, the Igbos were also behind the separation of Delta and Edo states from Southwest. Amagbe said, do you think that it's still working up today? That Nigeria is not working. He said that the Igbos pushed Delta and Edo to separate from Southwest. And what the old South is, but obviously for them, that he didn't complete it. Tinubu said Tinubu should join the Forest Guard first to show example of holiness. But then, I want to let this man have the conversation. So maybe next week I will have you more on this.
Okay, thank you.
No, wait one more. We saw a bandit who kidnapped somebody from the train in Kano. Now, the person that he kidnapped saw it was last Friday. He now saw the person in the mosque. Now you kidnapped me, and I say yes. What happened? He said that he has now repented in the mosque. The Liberia team now ask a question. Why are there only repentant Boko Haram and bandits? Why are they not repentant IPOB? Dele Fautimi, you know him, he said that. What do you have to say? Well, let's close it down. What do you have to say?
Because you know why we have a repentant Boko Haram in the society? Because Boko Haram own Nigeria.
Boko Haram own Nigeria?
They own Nigeria by their sponsors.
Who do you think that sponsor this?
They are the corridor of power. They are the corridor of power. Let me tell you, as far as Fulani is concerned in Nigeria, nobody from north that carry out bandit activities that will be hammered. Because Fulani are, as they claim, they were born to rule. You can see it in Shagari regime on their plate number, born to rule. When everybody, like that time Lagos took city of excellency, Imo took the city of, the heartland of Igbo. Benue, food basket, and so on. Ogun State, gateway. But Fulani took born to rule.
There is nothing like Fulani State.
Continue.
Fulani took born to rule in Sokoto State. They took born to rule. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Fulani took, what others are taking other things.
Yes.
Fulani said it is their own is born to
rule. Which other people cry out? Which everybody cried out. Now, if whether you like it or not, see the way Mianti Allah operating. Do you see any tribe in Mianti Allah apart from Fulani? All the whole emirs in the north are Fulani. Now, and the Fulani will determine what will happen in Nigeria. And now all these people, Buhari was a Fulani man. During the time of Jonathan, Buhari said that Nigerians have the right to operate anywhere they want to operate. That time they were registered only in Borno. And it was these northern leaders cried out against Jonathan that Jonathan is using Ejika to do what?
To revenge
what they have in civil war. They are the people in the corridor of power. This is why any of their people committed crime, they go free. But look at Southeast. Anyway, I don't blame the Northerners, Fulani North, because they are doing the right thing they are doing to defend their own people, whether good or bad. But whom I blame is the Southeast, South leaders, politicians. Without Southeast, South leader politicians, without the Southeast, South traditional rulers, businessmen, Nnamdi Kanu and Sam Monepa would not have been where they are now. Look at who convinced Finland to arrest Sam Monepa. Is it not Bianco Juku that made the last move? So it's our people that are the problem of us.
So
not the Fulani
are
the problem of Igbos, are the problem of Biafra. Fulani are doing what they are doing to defend their people, to have what they want. But the Igbos, the Southeast, are not doing to preserve their future. What they want is now. Money now. That's the only thing they want. This is why you cannot see any repentant IPOB. Repentant IPOB is in grave. They will kill you. Okay, look at the Bubagan. Is it a Fulani man that formed Bubagan? Is it not two Zodim of Imo State? Form a Bubagan, use them to kill themselves. Is it not a Zodim man invite a special force of Asin Dukubo, killing the people in Imo State? Is it Kano State Governor, or Bachi State Governor, or Sokoto State Governor? Imo State Governor are doing all these things. Therefore, this is why we don't have repeated IPOB. Get them, kill them. This is why Nnamdi Kanu for 10 years now languishing in prison because of Igbo leaders, because of Igbo politicians. So I feel that what the Fulanis are doing, or repented Boko Haram, or repented the bandit, or repented hunters, is wrong. But in other hand, their leaders are trying for them. Let our leader try for us. You will see, you will have repented IPOB.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Baba said you are doing well. That's a lot what he said.
Okay, thank you.
Let me give you just 2 minutes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please, what's your name so that we are stuck on?
My name is Ayodeji.
Oh, Mr. Ayodeji, good morning. Let's do this this lovely morning. He's just passing by and he said he wants to talk. And like I said on this platform, we are allowed to do that. So it's an open platform for all Nigerians. Insecurity, he said, stop sacrificing our children. Oh, let me repeat again. Insecurity, stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel test FG. None of my relatives will join the army. We do. Defense chief blames porous borders for jihadist invasion. What do you have to say about this?
Well, first of all, I want you to know that the foreign nations are still interested in Nigeria.
Foreign nations? I want to ask you something. When will you stop blaming foreign nations for our problem?
We are not blaming them. We have to be unified as a people, because many people are benefiting from the infiltration of foreign nations. They don't want peace so that they can continue to exploit us. You know what is happening in Burkina Faso? Partly it's happening in Nigeria.
Partly.
It's like one of the things that are happening all through the northern states have foreign interest. You know, some few days ago I read in the paper that even Boko Haram is using drone.
And I like this. Let's have this conversation.
All right.
Let me tell my viewers, the drone that Boko Haram is using is not the drone of all those maybe MTN, Airtel.
Okay.
It's a sophisticated drone that must be operated by the states. How did Boko Haram start? Yes, those kind of drones that state, any state, maybe Nigeria, Ghana, US, UK have. How do Boko Haram become so sophisticated?
That's what I'm saying, that
drones?
There are foreign interests in the crisis that is ongoing in Nigeria. That is why most of the things that is happening in Nigeria, if it were in Russia or America, they would treat it as espionage. Espionage is somebody that is, messing up the polity, working against national interests. There are politicians who are working for national interests, for foreign interests. There are people who doesn't want Nigeria to settle. We have our own problems. You understand my point? We have our own problems. But one thing is, if we can be unified and take a common stand.
But can we ever be unified?
It's just sitting down together and addressing our differences. Oh, this is what is happening, this is what I don't, and I think this president is trying.
Oh, this president is trying?
He's trying.
In what way?
Okay, now, you can see that all the things that he has been doing, he is trying to right the wrongs of several years.
Like what? What and what? And I'd like to give, let our viewers, I want to know, giving them an example, because our viewers, majority of them, they are abroad, they are not Nigerians, in Nigeria here. So what give examples?
For instance, now we are talking about forest guards. There has not been any kind of government who brought up that kind of quality. They are going to recruit 130,000 forest guards, about minimum 2,000 in each state. They will be heavily armed to take care of all the forest reserves where the evil elements are hiding. You know, and it's inside all this, you know, it's inside all these forests that we have our mineral resources. In fact, there was time I read a report that at Sambisa there was a mineral, there was a very rich, you know, mineral deposit.
I'm start making allegations like Californium, something like that. I made that allegation. But Philip Odoffi said, let me read some comments because we are closing down.
All right.
Let every region man their forest, not government or else. Look how we added west and east forest. Self-determination is all we need.
Let's say collaboration.
Now, let's say Tinubu and join the military.
It's a collaboration of state and the federal government. It's not only the federal government. Collaboration of the states and the federal government.
Greetings from the ATL Pitch State. Ojumo Reni from US. That Mr. Ladiwale, good morning. Kijogba said, Mr. Adeji, you are welcome.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. How can we unify the country? That's the question. Somebody's asking you. You answer all this. We close now. The speaker is well informed and enlightened, father and bro. It happens when people want to blame foreigners for what's happening in Nigeria. Is our president a foreigner? I'm coming. All these questions you answer them once. How can let me see if you are watching? Like I said, click the like button if you are watching. How can this work, sir? Because our own law is not working, sir. Thank you everyone for this question to him.
Okay.
Yeah, just close with this question.
Number one. The number one question is
how do I put let every young man. How can we be one?
How can we be one?
Yes.
We can be one by sitting down, express your grievance. I believe this government is sincere enough.
You believe they are saying enough?
I believe. Why?
Now let me take you on this.
All right.
Have you seen the names of the people that are going to conduct the NPC, that's national population census? Have you seen the name?
I've not seen the name.
There are 8 names.
All right.
Out of the 8, 4 of them are from the southwest.
Okay.
2 from the core north and 2 from the north central. There is no single person from the eastern part of Nigeria. Okay. How can we be one if we have development in Nigeria?
All right. The fact that we have 4 southwest.
Yes, Yoruba southwest.
Does not mean that at the end of the day, the decision will be skewed toward the west. It doesn't mean. It does not mean that the decision of the MPC, as I said, will be skewed in favor of the west. Now, when you want to set up a committee, you put people that you can trust. That's what I believe. And people that you have probably worked with before. That's my take on that.
Okay. Let's chat the way forward now. We are closing now. What is the way forward? Should we have a regional system? Have you read about regional system of the whole?
Yeah.
Should we have a regional system of government? Some people are saying, well, it's like the center is no more holding, let us go. But some are saying, okay, let's everybody manage their resources. What do you think is the best way for Nigeria, as a Nigeria going forward? What do you think is the best thing we should do now?
The best way, number one, and that's the most important one, we should all turn to God.
We should turn to God?
Yes.
Spirituality again? And you know that we are the most religious country in the world.
Wait, I'm reaching a point. Now, we should love each other. And we should be prayerful. That's very important because without God, you can't do anything. Even if you make all the policies, it can't work. Now, moving forward, you're talking about regionalism.
Yes, let everybody manage their resources.
All right.
Question.
All right. I want you to know that some people agitated for division of states. For instance, I'm from Ekiti State. Ekiti State was created out of Ondo State because of marginalization. You understand my point? Even among the Ekiti people now, there's marginalization. The marginalization will continue.
Until when? Until what?
It will continue. You understand my point? So let us solve our problems now.
How do we solve it? I like to ask. Goes into all your opinion. What do you think? How we solve it in 1 minute?
My opinion is that we should pray that God should give us a good leader. And people,
we have many churches, we have many mosques. We should still keep praying.
Yes, we should pray until we get.
Just have the opinion that our leaders are a reflection of us. That our leaders are a reflection of us. Okay. They did not fall down from heaven. That they are part of us. Do you have that opinion?
Well, they are part of us. They're part of us. You understand what I'm saying? You see, Rome is not made in a day. We are evolving. During the time of Abiola, 1992 or 1994, you understand? It was worse than this. So we are evolving. So the more we go ahead to right the wrongs, the better Nigeria will have.
Thank you so much for coming. That's the opinion. You can come at any time. I will give them that chance to talk. My viewers, God bless you. It's a lovely Saturday morning from the city of Lagos here. More than 2 hours. You can see the interview. It's quite nice. We love all of our reviewers. God bless all of you that are here. All my viewers, God bless you. Those that helped Paul yesterday, God bless you. Paul is on his way home, and I'm very happy with that. A very nice guy. My reviewers, once again, we appreciate all of you. If you are watching for the first time, click the like button, on notifications, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. But then, if you are subscribed, on notifications, so that you see it will come around on Monday, 8 o'clock in the morning hours till 9:30, 10. That's how we do. But today, I extended my time. God bless you all. We love you. I appreciate you. Happy weekend to you all. God bless all of you. God bless you, sir.
It is now your opinion. There are certain ways said I fall. Say, God want to.
Mo ní láti jẹ́ kó mọ̀ because àwọn kan á ṣe the same èmi ni mo gbéṣẹ́ ìṣòro á ṣe the same o nítorí ní problem láti mo ti ní wọ́n dùn á ṣe the same á ṣe bọ́lá àfẹ́ta àwọn time tí wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún owó máa sọ pé à ń ṣe ń ṣe papọ̀ they are different.
Okay, let us take the Lagos boys all around. How many of them?
To sign up.
You know why I do that like that? You know why I do that?
The type of distance start here. Wow. I know going to do last year, that's why I call it Army SDY last year, Gunpowder.
I mean, the one that handle our power.
Gunpowder is taking
Thank you. Confederation. You know that guy when they found out
on a gun keg, but on Kegs, on a gun keg, but on Kegs of Gunpowder. You know, on a gun keg, and now, Ben, what's not with that?
The other means all of us.